Hi art friends!
Hello art friends!
It has been a while since I have done a sketchbook tour, and the reason for that is, check out the size of this thing.
Look at this thick boy.
You know, I just remembered that we have some old footage of when I actually bought this sketchbook, and it was about 3 years ago.
Oh,
so
we should put it on.
let's insert the clip of that here, just a throwback of all the memories that have been along the way with this sketchbook. Now, this sketchbook, I think it has like 200 and something pages in it. People always ask me which one it is. It's a Seawhite one. Just so you know, it hits markers, it hits watercolors. I'm so proud of myself for finishing this one because it just really didn't like basically any medium that I use.
Starting off strong though. That is a marker drawing.
Okay, so the first page I used like a golden brush pen and I wrote Tell Stories by S.H. Evans, that's me. Just because I wanted to make sure that I filled this up with like lots of ideas for like stories that I have, because I always have lots in my brain.
Yeah, and that's a very good point. Steph does have a lot in her brain that she very rarely puts down on paper.
But I did a lot in this one.
Yes, that's why I love this.
Okay.
I think you guys will like it.
So, started in the 31st of July 2018.
Oh, God.
So this is like 3 years worth of sketchbooks. On the next page we have got Blobums. Which blob are you? And we have Daisy Blob, Cherry 1 Blob, Cherry 2 Blob, Jelly Blob, Splash Blob, Point Blob,
the
Bunny Blob.
imaginative names Cherry 1 and Cherry 2 Blob.
Baby Blob, Little Reddish Blob, Eggy Blob. Which Blobum are you guys?
Yeah, comment down below. Let me know if you're Cherry 1 or 2.
Okay, at this point in my sketchbook, I thought it would be nice to just sort of like jot down ideas that I have for like stories or illustrations in my head. I've got a rainbow ear pig. I did an illustration of that, but I can't remember if that was in a different sketchbook.
I don't know. I do remember you doing something like that.
Design a rootling. Sometimes I just come up with a word and then I'm like, I want to design a creature.
Cool. He's a little rootin' tootin' rootling.
He's a rootling. Then I've got autumn, spring, summer and winter spirits, birthday fairies, caterpillar salesman, a red-nosed mousey in a teapot.
That's very cute.
Breakfast fish. I think I actually ended up doing an illustration of him in the what do you call it? It's like a Wreck This Journal, the 1970s one that we've done like a few videos on.
Oh, the anti-colouring book.
Yeah, the anti-colouring book, that one. Fairy foods, I've done quite a few of those, and Harvest Mouse Quest.
I love I just want to zoom in. I love Harvest Mouse. I love his face.
Oh yeah, I
really
want to get
like
lots of little like close-ups of these because even
really
though they were
cute.
very quickly like sketched out, there's some of them that I quite like. So we've also got Ice Cream Witch, Banana Witch, Magic Carpets, Herbal Medicine Cat, comic panel illustrations, local birds and plants, postal stamp inspired, village shop rat, fairy dinosaurs. Some of these are very specific.
Let us guys know, do you have a village shop, your local village shop rat?
Oh, pattern snails, that's something that I've done quite a few of in my sketchbooks. A spider kingdom.
Oh yeah, I'm shocked at that coming from you. Oh my god.
I'm inspired by like the character designs of them, but real ones I'm terrified of. The point being that we had one in our bathroom last night and
literally, like, yes, she was so scared. On the verge of a panic attack. I was like, it's gonna be okay then.
Okay, we've got some library bats, snow globe castle, woodland, a world made of cake. That sounds delicious.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Golden silver hearts, magic royal pumpkin garden.
Ooh.
That sounds like a good time. Themed horse carts.
Horse.
Fish, veg and milk, etc. You know, a lot of these I can't even remember writing down, but my brain's just always like, new idea, do something with it. Butterfly kingdom, monster plants and food, tea leaves and fortunes, sand forest, treasure chest mimic, Easter egg island, vintage sweets, Victorian kids books and fortune cookie.
Can I just say for the mimic, I love that the keyhole is his eye.
That's one of my favourite ones that I've got from like these. Don't worry, the whole book isn't like this as well. It's got all kinds of random illustrations throughout.
Like, what, like 30 ideas and stuff? Jeez. It's very impressive.
Oh, a traveller's caravan, planet hare, a water dragon.
Planet hare sounds like a salad.
A frozen pizza, because I was thinking about frozen pizza and how it sounds like it's made of like ice or something.
Oh,
and then
okay.
that inspired like an illustration in my head. Bird nest mountain, a designer not warp. That's another little word that I came up with, and then he appeared.
Looks like a little gremlin with an egg on his head. I like it.
A reptile tea party, got Frostmart, and a waterfall tree. Raccoon River, rainbow foliage, frost frog, badger clan, river jellies, shiver spider, fresh cream desserts, and crosspatch and margarine. Oh, Fungal Kingdom, a beauty circus, a card comic or game store, Moscow.
Oh, that's really clever.
I didn't even pick up on that for a moment then. Like, see, sometimes my brain just does this, and then, like, later on I'm like, oh yeah.
That's oh my god.
Rosie Moon Twin. When I was, like, really young, I used to tell everyone that I had an invisible twin called Rosie, but she went to the moon. So that's a throwback to...
That's such a school thing. Oh yeah, I have a twin. Oh, but you can't meet her. She's literally on the moon.
Guinea pig snails, a cube crab, leaf litter, strawberries grow from ears, fantasy fungi. It looks like I was writing down some ideas for other ones as well. So we got star shroom, jelly baby fungi, honey fungi, red velvet, orange slice, shield shroom, two-tone, bobble hat, a bridal veil. That's actually based on like a real
that is a real
mushroom.
One,
yeah. Pie shroom, penny bun, ice cream. And here's some that you'd suggested.
I had blush room, butt shroom, and mood shroom.
Bum shroom. Done these in all kinds of like random orders, so we're gonna sort of start back in time, go forward in time, go back in time. There's gonna be a lot of like weaving in and out.
Wow, it's almost like one of mine. I always just pick
it's like time travel, yeah. So this was a woodland watercolor palette that I got, and I decided that it's my frog watercolor palette, and I've stuck it with like frog stickers everywhere. But this sketchbook hates watercolors.
This was the page that you discovered that, I think.
It's at least one of them where I was discovering it was.
Oh, I love this.
Oh, an old comic where
it's me.
I just wanted to sort of draw what was happening that evening. So we've got Adam playing Final Fantasy. We've also got the icy blue spruce Yankee candle that we had left at the time.
You really like that one, yeah.
I got Adam this funky eraser for his birthday.
I love it.
Your birthday was 2 days away.
It was 2 days, yeah.
Well, 2 days prior to this. And Brindle has a bum tuft and get away, and he's got like a no scissors logo.
Brindle, our old guinea pig who was brown, I'm sure, if you've been around a long time, I'm sure you know who this chap is. He had very long butt hair, and occasionally he'd get a butt tuft and I'd have to cut it with the scissors, and he'd get very angry.
Oh, this is one of my genius ideas. This is birds on broomsticks.
Look at these sexy women.
I had people comment saying, wouldn't it make more sense to do like penguins on broomsticks? And I was thinking like, no, not the vibe I'm going for. I want birds on broomsticks.
These women are fully aware they can fly and they choose not to. Oh, these are cute.
Some other little ideas. I've got a few guinea pig hairs throughout this, so bear with me. Oh, frog a grog, so he's like a frog getting drunk. We got striped badgers and patterned raccoons.
Oh, that's cool.
Moss, wild, meadow, and pond sprites. A little constellation pixie.
I really like that one.
Dandelion clock poofies. And a little man who's got one on his head.
Can I just mention, on this page specifically, just how like neat your handwriting is?
Oh,
I've always
you.
been like a fan of your handwriting, but on this page in particular, I always thought like, wow, that's like super neat.
I do have some messy ones, like this one, for example.
Wow.
So this sums up how I was feeling that day. I was trying to like, you know when you're in pain and you're like, I just want to chill out with some watercolor doodles, and then the page just like and absorbs all the water, and it won't let you like push the color around for like even a little minute.
I like how you say you do it to chill, where it literally looks here like you've been hacking at it.
I did, I got really angry with it. So it looks like we then went on to pencil sketches.
Which, in the sketchbook's defense, pencil, it does alright.
Yeah,
it does okay.
Yeah, it likes pencils. I just don't like pencils very much. Oh, this was based on, we'd got some photos of some plants that we'd seen, and this was a stinging nettle, so I turned him into a little...
Was this that time
like,
when we went drawing
sprite
outside and I poked it? And
that could be where the reference
everyone
photos are
commented
from.
that I was poking a stinging nettle, and I was like, why does this hurt?
Quite like the bright yellow that I've got in that
sure,
colour
well, I
palette.
mean, that is these are a mixture of marker and pencil, aren't they, these? Because that's definitely pencil.
Yeah, the outline's in like a blue
and
pencil.
that works quite well.
Oh yeah, and it's in Don't Tickle Me, that's definitely a reference to you. Yeah. Half Asleep, Scribbling Crows. I didn't really like any of these, but...
Blunt pencil, scratchy oh god, it's all the things that you don't like.
Oh, Sobble, 27th of February, so this must have been when Sobble was like first announced.
Yeah, like when Sobble came about. He's still your favourite of the three of those.
Yeah, but I was just... I thought it was a shame that when he evolves, he doesn't get sadder and sadder. I want him to cry waterfalls when he evolves.
I want him to be sad.
He gets too happy as he evolves. I like the emotions
I don't know if I like
Sobble.
that. Oh my god.
It needs to be like Sobble, Cryball, and then
Life Crisis.
Distraught Ball.
Distraught Ball.
Oh, zoo trip. Me and
Yes.
Adam, we went on a zoo trip together, and here's some of the animals that I doodled when we got back.
We got super close to the penguins and the lorikeets. If we arrived a little bit later on, we would have been able to feed them, which would have been awesome. That's why I want to go back. I want to feed the lorikeets.
I've got a few pictures from that zoo trip as well. We might be able to put up on screen.
He's cute.
Oh, Spooky Soda, a haunted vending machine. I drew this, I think, in honour of my friend Cali Boy, because he moved to Seattle, and he wanted to know what kind of things you can do in Seattle, so I was looking up online, and I kept finding these things about a haunted vending machine, so I was like, wow, that sounds cool.
Yeah, I mean, that's awesome, because it was like, the reason that it was classed as haunted is because, like, no one knew who, like, stocked it up. It always had stuff in, but no one knew where it came from.
And all the buttons had, like, faded, and one of them was a mystery soda button, which sounded very ominous.
I want to do mystery soda.
Oh, here's some more ideas that I had. So there's a tall eye guy, desert bunny,
Oh, that's cute.
town of teeny bucks, a sea raven, a steamed dragon.
Oh no!
Looks like we're eating him.
Oh, I like the totem pole.
Totem pole.
That's a good one.
Pajama squid, pool village, and emerald jungle. I remember I didn't like the pen I was using for this one. It had like quite a thick nib to it, but I just wanted something to quickly jot down my ideas.
Those. I really like them.
Oh, pirate ship fish. I did this in an art block video that we have up on the channel.
We did. Oh, wow.
Oh, we in 2020 over here.
I like how you emphasise it by doing it twice.
Oh yeah, we've got it in two places just in case you forgot.
It's like, what year is it? Oh.
Then, 2021.
Okay, that's a big jump.
Yep, we're at Fried Eggy Clouds.
I remember watching you do this and everyone was really impressed with your little translucent effect on the little window curtain.
Thank you. Oh, this was something that I was doing with patrons because we've got like one where I make like prompts each month and then people join in, and this was one that I did.
Just saying.
Don't lick the
Patreon
toad.
prompts from Steph. Some of the best I've
Oh, this was in June of
That's
this
only
year.
a couple of months back, yeah.
Me angry that it was a heat wave. It was like 30 degrees for like a whole week.
Which in this country is hot. I don't want to hear no sass about it being cold.
Our walls are like full of sponges to keep you warm, so when it gets hot it traps the heat and it's just
No
awful.
sass.
Oh, Mud Puppy. This was something that I sketched out and then turned into a colouring page on our Patreon. Oh,
Washi tape.
here's some delicious treats. I was looking at like jelly candies and marshmallows.
And like pick a mix. God, I miss that. I miss getting you pick
And
a mix.
this was around the stage where I was like, you know what, I need to start embracing this washi tape because I have a lot of washi tape.
You do.
Oh, you saw this one in the video that we did for the Ohuhu Markers.
Oh, he's a very recent toucan.
Although here's a better look at the colour studies that I was
Yeah,
doing.
I'm glad that you stuck them in with washi tape.
With
again.
washi tape, of course.
Because I feel like I didn't get a lot of good footage of that, but that was Steph like testing out the colour scheme before she actually did them.
And I didn't get a chance to properly talk about this character as well. So he's a magic balloon toucan, and his magic power is that he can bring other balloons to life and turn them into things.
That's so cute. I love your ideas. They're all really good.
Oh, this was some spooky stuff. I wanted to have a go at doing something that felt like more inspired by like darker fantasy, Magic the Gathering kind of stuff.
Yeah, like maybe Dungeons and Dragons.
But it still comes out kind of cutesy looking, especially since I put rainbows at the top and a little castle.
Well, you do have to like level it out a little bit.
Oh, this was when I got new scissors, and I was very happy to have new scissors. Yep. Oh, this was me doodling a character design that I was working on when I was doing my Birdwatching comic. I've got that up on a few places. I put it up on like Webtoon, on Twitter, Instagram.
I ain't putting that on screen. You gotta go see Steph's Webtoon and Twitter and stuff. We've gotta promote.
I have actually sketched out another comic from this series, but I realised because my friend thought they were like autobiographical because it's got me in it, and then I was worried that it gives off like a bad impression of me or something, so I've not done anything with it since then, but maybe I'll eventually finish that.
Guys, show some support, right? You want to see more comics by Steph, right? I do. But
it's a made-up story.
I keep telling her, but she keeps going, no.
Oh, this was a Dogs with Jobs live stream.
That we did it on YouTube. Yeah, I remember you doing that one.
Yeah, this is a pottery making poach. Oh, this was, I was thinking to myself, it's been a long time since I've done like a lookbook doodle, so I just went on lookbook.
That's like my favourite washi tape.
Oh, you like that washi tape?
I think we've ever had. I really like that.
I've seen you use that one a few times.
Yeah, I really, really like that one.
Oh, this was one of our earlier videos back to YouTube again this year.
Yeah, one of our first ones back, yeah.
Was it our studio vlog one, I think it was?
I think it was the very first one.
The one with the thumbnail where it's like us in like a...
We're in a sculpting studio.
Like a Renaissance art studio. Adam was the one who came up with that thumbnail, and I was like, you know what?
Call me out. I was like, oh yeah, people are going to think we're going to have a massive studio. Oh, frog.
Oh, I think this was during a Patreon live stream. I was trying to practice wearing my wrist brace because I've got one that I need to wear when I draw at the moment.
Yeah, you guys have probably seen it.
Then, oh, pizza cows.
I remember those.
This pizza cow is my favourite.
I like the one with like the fringe, the cheese fringe. Reminds me of Patches.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's got like guinea pig energy. Oh, some social media pigs. These are some guinea pigs that I follow over on like Twitter, and they're always posting like antics that I love following. Mr. Bumble, he's had a spider in his whiskers recently.
He climbed underneath the TV stand and he was full of cobwebs.
And I also love Hugo because he looks like a curly version of our guinea pig Preston. And this is Toffee. He recently passed away, but I love Toffee so much. And he's still got his little like twin brother who's still around.
It was very sweet though. Steph tagged the person who had Toffee in, and they like retweeted it when they were doing the post about him passing away.
They were all really sweet.
It was very, very sweet.
So shout out to all the famous guinea pigs out there. We love you guys. Oh, Anatomy of Creston, our famous guinea pig. So he is his butt Dorito. His colour is not brown. Because whenever you ask Creston what colour his brown is, he'll just yell, "I'm not brown!"
I don't know what it is about how you pronounce that word, but whenever you pronounce it, he gets very sassy. I think he's jealous of Patches.
Patches does have brown.
He has a lot of brown on him, so I think he might be a bit jealous.
Oh, he has headshots, a very important part of his design. Angry eyebrows. It said breed crested guinea pig, but then I crossed out Creston and just said with eyebrows, because it doesn't really look like a crest, it just looks like eyebrows on him.
He has his gorgeous eyebrows.
Body shape lemon. It's because Adam made the observation that his head's kind of small and he's got like a little butt, but then his middle's like very round.
He's shaped like a lemon.
Feet's no touch. We are not allowed to touch Creston's feet.
No one's allowed to touch those feet.
He hates having his nails done. Oh, Midnight Pig. This is another social media guinea pig that I really like. It's one that stays at like a guinea pig boarding. I follow so many guinea pig pages on the internet.
I tell you, we've got to put a picture on screen
please do.
Of Midnight, because this isn't like a design choice. Like, he literally has a moon on his chest. Midnight
Pig's like a real life Care Bear, but in guinea pig form, and I'm living for it. It was like Friday the 13th, and I wanted to do a spooky illustration, and I was like, ooh, I know the right guinea pig for this. Oh, this was me testing the pen again. I did some of this in a video, but I did come back to it a bit later and practice a bit more with using it.
Gotta admit, that's actually really cool.
I feel like I started to get the hang a little bit more with it a bit later on, so I think maybe if you stick at using that for a while, you get the gist of it.
There's going to be a learning curve just because of the shape of the thing, and you have to hold it in a certain way.
Yeah, it's shaped like a Y shape, and it's unusual, but it's helpful.
It definitely helps.
Oh, this was what I did in that video, and I've also turned this into like a full illustration.
You turned it into a full digital piece for people to colour on Patreon, yeah, it turned out great.
We had someone colour this in like oranges and like greens and purples, which was really pretty to see.
It looked gorgeous, yeah.
It's a fairy froggy. Oh.
I love how you draw like a magic potion. I love them.
This one's like a perfume bottle.
Is that like a swan next to it?
Yeah. That's what happens if you drink this
You
potion.
turn into a swan.
Oh, some flower fairies, and I was also doodling some flowers, so I've stuck those on the page from little post-it notes.
Ooh.
Oh, and I just got a new washi tape for this as well. I think that's quite
that one's
pretty.
quite ornate. It reminds me of like tea sets that like your nana'd have.
That's why I like
Exactly.
it. Yeah, it's got that like crockery blue colour to it.
Yeah, I think that's
One of my
what it is.
favourite Kuretake markers. Oh, the Arteza coloured pencils.
The one that
Yeah.
I didn't realise you inverted the colours because I'm too colourblind to
Yeah,
notice.
Adam can't tell that blue and that pink are different colours.
I can tell now
Now that
because
we've
you've pointed
mentioned
it
it.
out, but if you'd had never mentioned it and I was just like glancing over at it, I'd be like, oh, it's just more desaturated.
Also, because I felt quite clueless using coloured pencils. After this, I had like another go at using coloured pencils.
Look at this,
And
look at these! Oh!
I feel like I learnt a few things about doing like coloured gradients and stuff, which was fun to learn
It's
about.
really nice. I think it looks really cool. I really like those.
And oh, this is a little like pirate princess and some little washi tapes that Adam got me recently. They're meant to be for my birthday, but he gave me them all.
I gave him I'm not very good at surprises.
I was very excited to receive
Isn't
them.
that cute though? It kind of looks like you if you were a pirate. Like if you imagine she had like green eyes and blonde hair, that could totally pass as you.
It's rare that I leave things just as a pencil sketch
I
in
know, I'm like,
my
ooh.
sketchbook. Oh, this is when I did a ton
Sake.
of swatches, which apparently I didn't have to.
to.
Oh, my milkshake fairy
Oh,
that I
that's
was
very
designing.
recent. Very,
yeah,
very recent.
there's a video of me designing that
I
on the
love that
channel.
video. I love that video. And it was like magic to me watching like the fine liners become like almost like
Watercolors,
I
yeah.
love that, yeah.
Oh, this was me trying to practice getting into drawing my serial
OCs.
fairies again, yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause the thing is, when you've got a comic and you don't draw your characters for a while, you do start to like forget what they look like, and
Like, who are you again?
so it takes some like relearning how to draw your characters again. Oh, these were back when we used to do Patreon portraits. These were some of the ones that we drew.
Ruffy! Oh my god.
Ruffy the Poach. We've got Punk, who's like a moderator on quite a few of like
We've
our
known Punk
streams
for
and things.
such a long time. Punk's awesome. They're really cool.
Yeah, those were fun to draw. They're very cute. Oh, this was a very recent one that I did. It was also a watercoloring with fine liners.
Oh, you can see that. I love that. I need to start doing stuff like that.
What, you like swatches?
That doesn't count. That's not a swatch.
That is a swatch. Oh, this was
Oh gosh.
a very long time ago. This must have been about 2018. I was trying to practice drawing horses, and then found this guy on the internet who's like really good at drawing horses, so I copied a couple of like
and
his horse drawings.
He does the crosshatch stuff, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think that's him, Norman Thewell. I don't know how to say his name.
Thewell? The well?
But yeah, I was having
Those are
fun
pretty good,
practicing.
you know.
Oh, this was some stuff to do with my mushroom game when I was writing out like the scripts of things that I need to work on, and a couple of other like illustrations and things over here.
She has a degree in game development. Yeah.
I won't bore you with all that stuff.
No, you'd never bore us. Stop that.
Oh, these were like thumbnail designs I was working on. It was in quite a dramatic video on our channel a while back. It was like why our YouTube channel has to change or something like that.
Oh, YouTube loves that stuff.
It does. Oh no! This one's a really big throwback to when we were filming on the bed.
We had that how to draw manga book, didn't we? Mm-hmm. I have to admit, you duplicated that. Considering the stuff that I draw, right? I feel like you duplicate, especially like the faces. You did such a good job.
I am considering turning like this sketchbook into like an art zine or like an art book that you could get like the same way that I've made like my comics and things. But I think I'm allowed to skip some of those pages, like that
Just
one.
Front page
Nobody
right
needs
here.
to see that. Oh, these were some thumbnails for another video that we did on black paper.
Yeah, with white ink, yeah.
Oh, this was me playing with my double-ended coloured pencil. It's red and blue.
Everyone went nuts for Ms. T spill.
Quite a few people said it's Casey Golden.
Oh, she's always spilling that tea.
Oh, some of the Patreon sketches.
I remember Penny Poach.
Oh, Magic Witch Circus. Sky lights up with magic fireworks.
Can I just say, you sketch so lightly It's
I know, it's difficult to see.
You were like, oh yeah, Magic Witch Circus. I'm like, there's nothing there.
There is! Oh, Twitter. This was a comic where I had so many people interpreting it differently in the comments.
Controversy, yeah.
Feel free to interpret that however you want.
Here is a picture I just made. Okay, but here is a picture I just made.
I'll let you in on like what the idea behind it actually was. Mine was that I came to sort of the realization that when you go on something like Twitter or Instagram, the other people who are following you are also like artists. And it's everyone who would say, like, look at my picture, no, look at my picture, look at my picture, I've also drawn a picture, look at my picture.
It's like it's like the friend group that commissions each other, like say you have
it's like the same $5
and it just goes around.
Me and my friends have done that with each other before.
I know, but you want to support your friends.
Oh, Odd Pets. This was just me sketching some animals and
I really love, I don't know what it is, but this one at the top, I love the colour scheme on that one. It looks like, I can imagine it turned into like a plush toy.
Yeah, I think that's what I was thinking of.
I really like that
Like
one.
either like a plush toy or like a sculpture or something.
Yeah, he's cute.
This was a pen that Adam bought. Is that PG enough to put on YouTube?
But that's literally what it's called. I'll put it on screen, guys. It's totally above board and legit.
It's very PG.
That's what it's called.
There's a star called Fat Willy that Adam's got so much childhood nostalgia for. It still exists.
When I was a kid, I spent so much time at Fat Willy's Surf Shack.
And I was testing it out on a stream and I thought I'd write down some of the reviews that people were saying about it.
That sounds really cool.
Oh, some mushroom shapes. So we got bell, corn, convex, depressed. Do you like that? It's got like a fed up face. Flat
Do you
funnel,
like that he is
oval,
depressed?
and then we got umbo, which is also known as the nipple. So
I do like
that
the pastel colours that you picked.
Thank you.
I like that a lot.
Oh, just a mushroom. Oh, here's some sketches of like naturey things with a green pen.
Oh, is that what the colour
2019. And I was sketching these on the back of a club wrapper biscuit.
A bloody biscuit. Are you for real?
It's been ages since I've had a mint club bar. I love those. A little blue house.
Cute. Very home on the range, hun.
Noodles are friends. I was on quite a noodle high at the time.
I love their faces. I really like those. I love the expressions.
Look here, because
oh no!
I went out with my friend Sam. You've probably seen her in a video before on the channel when we went to McDonald's and drew some mermaids. And Adam gave me money to do food shopping.
Which was a mistake.
And I came back with 23 pots of noodles.
23 noodles.
So I tried to subconsciously draw these noodles in a bit of a heart shape, and it's him saying, I'm blessed with noodles.
I did not say that.
You did, you said that. I said,
I?
what do you think of all these noodles? I think it was on a live stream.
Well,
and you
judging by my, I must have been delirious, judging by my face.
Oh, nature is cool.
Frogum's angry.
Nice angry toad over there. Oh, the double-sided markers. I've been playing with those recently in some recent videos.
Oh, I like how it's double-sided kids markers and you've swatched it kind of like, you know, how there's spaces in them and stuff. I quite like that.
And I've also got Brindle and Bumble.
The OG boys.
OG piggies. Shoe 2K19.
It sounds like some weird, like, vote for Shoe for president. Like, what is that?
And this was me drawing things, and I asked my friend Sam, because she was staying over at the time, what do you think I'm drawing? And she said it's a poop trifle with shoes. So then I drew my interpretation of a poop trifle with shoes.
With shoes.
I was just drawing lumpy shapes.
Oh, it's so cute.
Oh, border collies, and I was trying to come up with a name for him that had like terror in it.
Of course, terracottas in bold.
And this was me sketching some other collie pooch designs to get a feel for what I wanted him to look like. This is the name of like the swatches that I've got down here, and that's important because I was trying to come up with character names that had like, I remember D-tan for dark tan.
Oh, so like Destiny. Okay.
Yeah, I can't remember what the other one was. It light suntan? So I think
Atlanta, maybe?
yeah, I was coming up with different ways that I could incorporate like those in, and these were the potential names.
That's really clever.
Yeah, like Kirstan and Destiny
and Britannia.
Yeah.
That's pretty smart. I like that.
I think those are the two that I must have ended up going with.
Tanae and Destiny.
Yeah.
That's cute. I really like that as well.
And these two were meant to be girlfriends with a very like sun-kissed look. Sort of reminds me of some breath stalls I used to have when I was younger.
They're like walks on the beach.
Oh, we got Bumble. Bumble is very busy in his cannon, so he's got the seesaw cannon.
Oh, he loved like flopping around in it and then doing some popes afterwards.
This is him screaming and poping.
He had such a loud voice. Oh my god. I wish you could have heard it.
Oh, this must have been squatching.
Squatching? I love that.
Swatching some new Copic markers, and we'd also got some highlighters, so I did some doodles of myself.
That's very stylized. I really like that.
Thank you. Some other like little naturey doodles. I've got a muscle and an acorn mushroom
Using
man.
your favourite pencil, the red and the blue one. It's the Caran d'Ache pencil.
Oh, my Christmas presents from 2018 that you got me. I think there's a few from my brother as well in here. And yeah,
I remember.
There's that cup from my uncle.
We adopted a beaver and an otter.
Yeah, those were from Adam. You got me the Wind in the Willows first edition.
Yeah.
I got Harvest Moon from my brother. And a couple of Copic markers. I think that's the ones that I was watching on the other page. But yeah, that.
It's such a wholesome little Christmas.
Oh, and I'm wearing my hedgehog pages, so it's nice that I can remember like all the details.
Stuff like that I think is a great idea to help remember it.
Oh, some mushrooms. I was thinking I might stick that on Redbubble as like a t-shirt design or something.
Ooh. Yeah, let us know. That's a pretty cool idea.
Just since it's like a circular
It'd look really
shape.
cute on like a white t-shirt, yeah.
Oh, some other
Oh god, look at that
sketches.
smoky mushroom! What?
A little mushroom house.
That's really cozy. Like, I can imagine like, what was it, local rat? He could live in
The village shop rat.
shop rat, yeah.
Oh, my brother got me some coloured pencils for Christmas in 2018, and I was practicing drawing some like little mushroom bugs. Oh, this has like quite a lot of history and story to it, which is one of like my really early childhood memories was, you know when you go on those school trips and you get like those little nets to go fishing for like frog spawn, and then you keep them all in like a box or whatever. Yeah, we were doing that. And all the kids, because like when you are about like 5 years old or whatever, everyone's screaming, look at me, look what I got, and it's just like a leaf or something. Meanwhile, I had like this huge bug thing that was crawling up my net towards me. I'm scared of bugs, so this is like my worst nightmare. It's getting closer and closer to me. But it had some kind of like a peacock feather coming out like the back of it. And I was screaming for like one of these nursery teachers to come over and have a look for me.
You needed assistance.
To tell me what like this creature was that I'd discovered, because I was convinced that I had found like some new bug species that no one has ever seen before. Please bear in mind I was like 5 or 6 years old. Yeah. But this thing, it was getting too close to my hand and I was like, nah, I can't be doing this discovering bug stuff. It's too scary. So I dropped it and it went into the water again. And then I never... Choking. And then I never saw it ever again. So if anyone ever discovers a bug that looks like this, it's mine.
It's like I found it first.
I get to name it the Steph bug.
Oh, she's cute. That's quite Christmassy, yeah.
Yeah, the day before Christmas Eve. Oh, Christmas markers and a Christmas pudding elf.
Othello blue, do you remember when you used to call it Pythilo?
Pythilo. Funny shit, mushrooms.
You love egg mushrooms. There is a theme going on.
Fried egg mushrooms. I just think they look delicious. Oh, some drawing notes that I'd made on my character, Coco, from my Serial Fairies comic.
It's like a character sheet almost, that was.
And then I got swatches in the back.
Of course.
Of course. And then I've got like a little bye-bye page.
3 years? Oh, look at your outfit. That's really cute.
Anyone who can read Japanese, or specifically katakana, that one's for you to decode.
I have no idea what that is. Let me know, because I have no idea.
But I hope that you like looking through this, because Sketchbook tours are seriously like some of my favourites to film and to go back and watch again.
Well.
Yeah, I love seeing other people's sketchbook tours. So I'll put a playlist up of like all my other sketchbooks that I've done, because each one tends to have like different themes or art mediums or whatever. So I think it could be fun for you to have a look through if you enjoyed this. But thank you for sticking through it. This might be a very, very long video.
But very worth it. And don't forget to like and subscribe so we can see you next time for another doodle date.